Good morning. How are you?
What's happening, man?
Nothing much.
You got coach going to take it easy on your practice today or no?
Yeah, we've been taking it easy this week. Next week we're going to really get into it.
So what's going through your mind? Obviously, you're used to playing for championships there at St. Joe, and this is your final shot at it.
I'm just excited. I'm just ready to get the job done. I've been waiting for this since my sophomore year. I just wanted to get back. So now that we're back here, I'm just excited and ready to play.
Q, tell us about this season. Obviously, you guys had a little bit of a chip on your shoulder from last year, losing in the finals to Mater Dei, and now you get a shot at them again. And it seems like this whole season you guys have just been ultra-focused on your ultimate goal, which was to get back to this game and win it.
Yeah, we had a lot of doubters, so we just wanted to come out and prove everybody wrong and wanted to prove to ourselves that we are one of the best in the state and in South Jersey. So I feel like we've been doing that this season, and we're just ready to finish and top it all off.
Was there a point in the summer or early in the season when you realized that you were a pretty good team? I mean, when did that come where you said, hey, we might have a shot to take this all the way?
I mean, I feel like during the off season, during all the lifting and training, we all knew, like, we just looking at each other like, sheesh, we got a big team, we older now, bigger, stronger, faster. So we just knew that we would be good.
What was it like, first day of practice there in the summertime when you get the pads on and everything, and you see this offensive line in front of you? And, man, there's some big dudes. I mean, every guy out there is at least like 260, 270. So definitely one of the bigger offensive lines in South Jersey. Talk about those guys a little bit and how important they've been to this team.
I mean, they just been making the job easier on the backs. They know all their assignments. They more mature. They strong. They just manhandle people. So that made my season a lot easier. Made the rest of the back season a lot easier. And that's why the offense just been clicking.
We're talking with Qwahsin Townsel from St. Joe. They're getting ready to play Mater Dei next Sunday at 2:30 at Rowan University for the non-public Group 2 state championship. And, Q, what's that like getting another shot at these guys? I know they knocked you out of the playoffs last year, so it's got to be a pretty good revenge factor going on, right?
Yes, sir. We're excited. We just want to come back and then get revenge on the team that knocked us out last year. So we definitely got a chip on our shoulder for this game. We just ready to come back and get our win back.
What's it going to take to stop these guys? I mean, they get really good offense when you look at them on film. I'm sure you've been doing a lot of film work this week as you get ready to get back into the pads, come today and Monday. But what do you see on film from these guys? Obviously, George Pearson is an outstanding quarterback going to Central Michigan. The Ingram kid at running back, he had a real nice game against Holy Spirit. So you guys are going to have your hands full defensively against this team.
I mean, they got a lot of playmakers, and we respect them. We just got to make sure that we come out and do all of our assignments. We got to be more worried about what we have to do than what they're going to do.
What impresses you the most about them when you see them on film? Does anything stand out about certain plays they run or what they're good at?
They have big playmaking ability, so that's always dangerous. So we just got to make sure that we contain all the big plays and force them to have to drive on us.
Right, yeah. I mean, you saw that in the Holy Spirit game. They were able to connect on some passes, 20, 30 yards that really set them up. So is that really the key defensively? Is like, hey, let's keep everything in front of us and not let Pearson scramble around and make plays.
Yeah, we got a very good defensive line, so we just got to make sure that the DBs are locked in on the receivers and make sure nobody gets behind us. So the D-line should pretty much be able to take over the game.
We're talking with Qwahsin Townsel from St. Joe football. And Q, what's that like when you're playing both sides of the ball? It's a little different mindset, right? When you're playing linebacker, you're kind of you're real amped up and you just, snarling and trying to get after that quarterback. When you get, on the other side of running back, you kind of have to really focus in on the plays and be a little more calm about things, right?
Right. I mean, I've been playing both sides of the ball since I started playing football, so it's not really anything too different for me. So I'm used to it. I love playing both sides of the ball.
Which side do you like better?
Of course, I love scoring touchdowns. Everybody loves scoring touchdowns.
Do you remember your first touchdown? What was that like, your first varsity touchdown?
My first varsity touchdown? Yeah, that was exciting because I played on the team with a whole bunch of older kids, so I felt like I accomplished something.
What's it like you playing at this school under Coach Sacco? I mean, you're talking about one of the most storied traditions in South Jersey. This is a team that if you're not playing for the state title, it feels like a lost season. So a lot of expectations every year at this school.
I love it, though. Like, if you should play to win. Like, that's the reason why you should want to play. And I know that I'm with a group of guys that as long as I do my job, I have faith that everybody else on the team is going to do their job. And we just play together, play as a family. That's what St. Joe all about. So I love playing on this team.
Now, you transferred over there from Holy Spirit when you were, a sophomore?
Yes, sir.
And now, what was your first impression of Coach Paul Sacco?
He was just about his business. Like, he practice is serious. Everything's on a schedule. Everything got to be on time. And just no playing around during practice. You play around after practice, but everything is just serious with Coach Sacco. He's a serious dude when it comes to football and winning.
Did he ever get on your case when you were a younger player? Sophomore, junior year, really light into your practice at one day?
Yeah, all the time. Coaches is known to jump on people when they need to be jumped on. So
he's still doing it, right?
Yes, sir.
That's got to be great, though, playing for a coach that has that much experience at the high school level and has won so many championships. Easy to listen to a coach who has a couple handful of rings.
Right. I mean, Coach Sacco knows exactly what he's doing. So, like I said, we just pretty much just got to follow assignments. Coach Sacco put us in all the right positions to win games.
Now, Q, what do you think it'll feel like at the end of this game on Sunday? Hopefully you come out a winner, and if you do, that's got to be a great way to finish up your senior year and your high school career.
Definitely. I'll feel great after winning an undefeated season, winning the state championship my senior year, going out with a bang. I would love it. That would be a great feeling.
What do you think this week will be like coming up? Obviously, you're going to be amped up to get to that game. It's going to feel like about 3 weeks this 1 week. How are you going to handle that in terms of just staying calm throughout the week and getting enough rest, that kind of thing? Because you're going to be, kind of amped up when you're trying to go to sleep at night, thinking about the plays you want to make and all the different things that go into a state championship game.
We just got to make sure that we just have a great week of practice. We can't treat it like it's any other week, but we pretty much are at the same time because we can't get too overwhelmed up and round up about the game. So we just got to stay focused, stay locked in, stay calm, and just make sure we have a great week of practice and then go to the game and just finish the job.
Awesome, man. Well, you put yourself in position to finish the job, and we appreciate you taking a few minutes, Q. I know you got to get to practice, so thanks for taking a few minutes, and good luck next weekend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
That was Qwahsin Townsel, outstanding senior linebacker and running back for St. Joe Hamilton. They're going to be